Have you ever felt like your skin suddenly looks fragile? Not necessarily wrinkled, not dramatically sagging, just thinner, less resilient, less alive. You sleep well, but still looks tired. You smile and suddenly notice tiny creases everywhere. And the makeup, it somehow doesn't sit on the skin the way it used to. If it sounds familiar, you are not imagining it. One of the biggest reasons behind these changes is collagen loss. Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Minjung Choi, board-certified dermatologist at YoungJong Central Dermatology Clinic. And today, we are going to talk about collagen boosters, what they actually are, how they really work, and why they become one of the most important treatments in the modern aesthetic dermatology. Because despite all the hype online, most people still don't fully understand the difference between fillers, collagen stimulators, and the true skin rejuvenations. So today, let's break it down together. Unlike traditional fillers, collagen boosters don't simply fill empty space. Instead, they stimulate your skin to gradually produce more of its own collagen. In other words, the skin itself becomes thicker, stronger, firmer, and healthier over time. That's why collagen boosters can improve fine wrinkles, skin texture, elasticity, pore appearance, and overall skin quality. I often explain it to patients like this. Imagine a very thin sheet of the foil. Even a tiny amount of pressure creates wrinkles immediately, but thick cardboard, it keeps its structure much more easily. Our skin behaves very similarly. When the skin becomes thin and fragile, even small facial movements create creasing and wrinkling. But when the skin becomes thicker and healthier, those fine wrinkles and crappy textures become much less noticeable. So, in many ways, collagen boosters are treatments that help transform fragile, thinning skin into stronger, healthier skin again. And because the changes happen gradually and naturally, these treatments are especially powerful among patients who want elegance, subtle rejuvenation rather than an obvious done appearance. Now let's talk about the biggest questions. What's the difference between filler and collagen boosters? And honestly, this is where many patients get confused because both treatments can improve hollowness and aging, but they work in completely different ways. Fillers are designed to restore lost volume. They are usually injected beneath the skin, often into deeper structural layer, to physically lift and support sunken area. So for concerns like hollow under eyes, dim nasonavial folds, and cheeks that have lost volume, filler can create immediately improvement. That's one of the biggest advantages of the filler. The result is visible right away. And if additional correction is needed, more filler can often be added during the same appointment. So filler works especially well for patients who have significant volume loss, want faster visible improvement, or need stronger structural corrections. Collagen boosters work much more gradually. Instead of physically lifting the skin from underneath, they improve the quality and the thickness of the skin itself. That means the skin becomes denser, more elastic, and more resilient. So, while filler improvement volume, collagen boosters improve skin quality. And this creates a very different type of the rejuvenations. Many patients notice that their skin looks healthier, makeup sets better, fine wrinkles soften, and facial movement looks smoother, especially when smiling. Because when the skin becomes thicker and stronger, it wrinkles less dramatically during expressions. So, which one is better? Honestly, neither treatment is universally better. The best choice depends on your facial structure, degree of the volume loss, skin thickness, aging pattern, and treatment goals. For example, if someone has severe under-eye hollowness or the deep facial folds, a collagen booster alone may not create enough corrections. Because even though collagen boosters thicken the skin, there's still a limit to how much true volume they can restore. In In those situations, filler may still be the better options. But if the main concerns are thin skin, crappy textures, fine wrinkles, enlarged pores, and early aging, then collagen booster can be incredibly effective. Here's another key difference patients often notice. Even if a filler beautifully corrects hollowness while the face is at rest, the skin itself may still remain thin and fragile. So, when smiling or making expressions, the fine wrinkles can still appear. Collagen boosters are different because the skin itself becomes healthier and more resilient. Many patients notice smoother facial movement and less creasing during expressions. That's one reason collagen booster results often look softer, healthier, and more naturally useful. Another question I heard very often is, Doctor, can filler move over time? And yes, that absolutely can happen. Think about it this way, even the natural fat pad we were born with gradually shifted downward because of gravity and aging. So it wouldn't make sense to expect filler placed beneath the skin to remain perfectly unchanged forever. Of course, when I inject filler, I use technique designed to minimize movement, such as placing filler deeply along the bone or very precisely within supportive structures. But anatomy varies from patient to patient. Skin thickness, ligament strength, facial movement, and even vascular anatomy are all different. So gradual shifting can occur over time. Collagen boosters behave somewhat differently because they stimulate collagen formation within the skin itself. They are generally less affected by gravity compared to inject volume. In fact, one of the goals of collagen booster is actually improving skin firmness and reducing sagging over time. Now, fillers also have one very important advantage. They are reversible. If needed, hyaluronic acid fillers can be dissolved using hyaluronidase. That means if a patient feels uncertain about adding volume or simply want to preview how their face might look, filler can actually be a very reasonable first step. For example, if you are considering volumizing treatment like Sculptra or other collagen stimulators, but you're unsure whether additional cheek volume will suit your face, trying filler first can sometimes help you visualize the change. Then later, if you love the overall balance and the contour, you can consider transitioning into long-term collagen stimulation treatment. Now at this point, some of you may be thinking, wait, didn't you say RF lifting device also stimulate collagen? Exactly. And this is a very important concept. Both RF lifting device and collagen booster aim to improve collagen productions, but they do it differently. RF device like Dermazy, Sunny, or Olizio stimulate collagen production by delivering controlled heat into the deeper skin layers. That heat energy activates fibroblasts, which are cells responsible for producing collagens. Collagen boosters, on the other hand, provide collagen-stimulating material and structural support within the skin. I often explain it like this: RF devices stimulate the workers, while collagen boosters provide the building materials. Think of building a house. If RF devices are like hiring more construction workers, collagen boosters are like supplying steel, beam, and raw materials. And honestly, when you combine with strategically, that's when we often see the best synergy. That's one reason combination treatment have become such an important part of modern aesthetic dermatology. I think we covered a lot today, so let's wrap things up here for now. Collagen boosters are not simply cosmetic treatment. In many ways, they're an investment in the long-term health, strength, and aging process of your skin. As the skin gradually becomes thinner and looser over time, this treatment helps restore density, elasticity, and structural support from within. So rather than creating an artificial or overfilled appearance, difference. The goal is helping the skin age in healthier, stronger, and more natural way. That's the next question becomes, with so many different collagen boosters available, which one should I choose? And that's exactly what we will talk about in the next video. We compare the major collagen booster products one by one, including their characteristics, strengths, ideal indications, and how I personally choose between them in real clinical practice. If today's video was helpful, don't forget like and subscribe. I'm Dr. Minjung Choi, and thank you for watching, and see you again in the next video. Thank you.